Carolina lawmakers are back in Columbia this week to work on the state's budget. And as our Georgia Godfrey explains, a special committee is also using this time to continue discussions on reopening the state.
The Special Legislative Committee heard from members of the Accelerate South Carolina Task Force and identified and discussed challenges that may come up as the governor continues to reopen the state. The Reopen South Carolina Committee's first meeting Tuesday centered around two E's: economy and education. When it comes to the state's economy, committee members identified the challenges associated with stay-at-home orders being lifted and businesses reopening, like protecting businesses from lawsuits.
What sort of safety protocols have to be followed? What are best practices? What do they need to do in order to insulate themselves from negligence liability for somebody saying that they contracted the virus while on the premises?
Members also discussed how to spend the $1.9 billion in federal aid to jumpstart the state's economy. Upstate Senator Ross Turner is hoping some of that money is used for unemployment.
I remember coming out of 2007 recession in 2008 and 9 the state had mismanaged the trust fund to that point. It was basically had to get a big federal loan, and then we turned around when we're trying to recover and put all the burden of replenishing it back on the businesses.
Lawmakers then switched gears and focused on the state's future workforce, our students, citing long-term goals to improve the state's infrastructure to support broadband internet.
We've had legislation that we tried to pass every year that would say, you would put a hotspot on a bus and park it at Walmart. But the thing is that, where's the closest Walmart to some of those rural areas?
And making sure that South Carolina students are able to physically be in a classroom this fall.
The damage done to these children if they miss another semester. I've already watched it this semester. If it goes another semester, it will be a lifelong problem for many of these children.
Other areas members of the Reopen South Carolina Committee will address include expanding testing capacity and upcoming elections and how to protect at-risk residents. In Columbia, George Godfrey, 7 News.
No word yet on when that next committee meeting will be scheduled. The committee is hoping to help shape the budget to cover expenses that cannot be included in that nearly $2 billion federal relief package. Greenville County, by the way, is set to get $90 million as part of that aid.